Hey everyone, welcome, welcome. So excited. I'm doing this on my old computer, so it's really blurry and I don't know how fast it's going to be. This computer is like 4 years old, which is crazy in our world today that is totally outdated and you almost can't really use it anymore. But I have my assistant uploading for our sale tonight. So yeah. Who's doing the buy all the things tonight? Are you doing it, Becky and Julie? I think you are. Anyway, hopefully this we can get this going. It's going to be a little rocky at first, this new multi-consultant our team's putting together, but hopefully we can get it going and it could be a really good sale. The sales that are the best as multi-consultants are the strict ones that have the most rules. So they don't mess around. It's awesome. But anyway, I chose today at 2 o'clock because I want to do the trainings every week, but if we all wait till at night, everyone's in a different time zone and it gets all crazy and not everyone could do it. So I think I'm going to do every other week, one during the day, which works out for me because Olivia's asleep, during nap time. And then I'm going to do one at night for all those who really do want to be on here live and ask questions and stuff who can't be a part of it during the day. So I'll kind of rotate every week and stuff. But yeah, so today I really wanted to talk about customer service. And that's something that has always been really important to me, not just with LuLaRoe, just in my life, the different retail jobs, the different even jobs that I've had. I've always wanted to have good customer service, even as just an employee for someone else. I've always wanted to be a good employee, a good friend, good with, I always feel like even in other aspects of my life. And so do you have a question? Okay. Anyway, so it's even more important now than ever to have amazing customer service in LuLaRoe because there's so many consultants, right? And what's going to make someone want to come back and shop with you? And it's customer service. That's really what makes people want to come back to you. They're going to find the leggings that they want anywhere. If they don't find the certain print that you have, they're going to go somewhere else, and that's okay. But you're going to want people that want to come and shop with just you and only you because of how you treat them and thinking of them and the things that you do for them outside of your VIP weekly sale and just keeping them engaged. And that's something that I've been really blessed with in the beginning, understanding that already just in my life, how important that is. A lot of people don't really understand how important it is to build those relationships. And that is my skill, to build relationships. It comes kind of easier to me than some. And but it's still not like I don't wake up every day being like, man, how can I go bless all my customers' lives? Like from when I wake up to when I go to bed, it's not like a 24/7 thing. Like I do have to push myself, right? We all have things to do. We all have families to take care of or just ourselves to take care of, and we're all doing stuff. So I still have to push myself, even though it comes more natural to me to build relationships with people a little easier than some. Doesn't mean that I don't have to actually go forth and put the effort. I really do. So I wasn't saying that to be like, oh, it's so easy for me, but if you can't build relationships, then y'all are screwed, That's not really what it's at. It's really important to just understand that no matter who you are and how people oriented you are and how much you love people, it takes effort to do this. It takes effort to do this business, and it takes effort to build relationships. It's a very Becky and Julie have known me for a long time. People are my thing. Like it's always been my jam, okay? But I still have to make myself do it, even though I'm really good at it. So it doesn't mean just because you're good at something, you don't have to still try and put that effort. So nothing comes without work. And it's hard sometimes with these customers. They are hard. They are cray cray. And what I always try and focus on, no matter what, even if I'm losing out on money, I always want people to leave with a good taste of me in their mouth. Sounds really awkward. I want them to anyway, let's change that. So I really want them to leave having a great experience after having shopped with me, especially when negative things happen. We all get all those negative Nancy's who have the tiniest little Sarah hole or whatever hole in their leggings. And I'm just like, which I feel really bad because I have girls on our team come over to my house. They're like, oh, I've had so many holes, like 25 pair. I'm like, dude, I haven't even had 20 pair since I've done it since January. So I don't know where all your holy leggings are coming from because I swear I have the same ones. Or if my customers just go back to you because I don't know. but I haven't really had too many. But it's because I don't focus on it. And when I do, I just let it go. I don't dwell on it. And I think we are what we think about, right? So if we're focusing on, oh my gosh, all my leggings are going to have holes, guess what? All your leggings are going to have holes, you know? And it sucks, but that's just kind of the power of like what we think. Anyway, that was a little side note. That happened like this weekend. So, um, but really, it's just so important for me just to always, everyone, when they're like done shopping with me, that they had a positive experience. Especially with social media, like you kind of really don't want to push anyone on their bad side too much, even if you are losing money, because people can say and do whatever they want on social media sites, and you don't ever want a bad name for yourself. You don't want to be known for that consultant who does that and do that or whatever. And so another way to build relationships is just responding to people as soon as you can. And so I went through 2 different periods where I would post in my Thursday sale. I do my sales every Thursday. For some reason, I get the most calls from our team members on Thursday, 2 hours before I'm posting. And I'm like, y'all, I'm not going to answer. So I do answer anyway. And I'm like, hey, did you forget that it's Thursday? Like, call me any other day, but don't call me on Thursdays. Afternoons, after 2. Okay. Anyway, because I'm like a stressed out person that leaves everything to the last minute. Okay. So that's still something I'm working on. Very rarely I'm like, oh, I'm 100% ready for the sale at noon the day of. I'm like, I'm 100% ready. I can just go do whatever I want. No, I'm just like, outfits. That's probably wise because I do a lot of outfits. But anyway, ADD, my medicine's wearing off at this point. But so it's just so important to like take that time to respond to customers. So I was saying, I post every Thursday, right? There was a time period from probably I would say August and September, or July and August, right? Those are my bad months this year. Very busy, out of town a lot, kind of post just to post to get it out of the way. Didn't have a whole lot of new inventory. Didn't really care about like serving others as much as I normally do. And I wasn't responding quickly to customers. Like I would wait till I would post my inventory Thursday night, and then I wouldn't respond to anyone until like Friday, like at 2. It's been a long time to not respond, and my sales went down, and it wasn't that good. And I wasn't responding, I wasn't engaging, I wasn't encouraging, and I wasn't upselling, and my sales went down a lot. And I was like, okay, I need to do a makeover, right? I need to be the example to my team that I like was for so long, and go back and still try and be that example and do it for myself. I want money. I want to make more money, right? I was buying more inventory than sometimes when I was making in July. That was like, I was taking off a lot of time, but still. And so what I had to start doing again in October and September and everything is I had to go back to like focusing on customer service being my first priority, like making sure people are leaving happy and feeling beautiful, because that's my why. My why is I want people to like leave the experience that they have when they're like, when I'm with them as a customer or a consultant and they're my customer. I want them to leave being happy and having a joyous experience and feeling confident and beautiful in what they're wearing. Like that's what I want. I want people to leave my presence feeling uplifted, confident, beautiful, comfortable, right? All those things. And that wasn't really happening as much. And my regulars were kind of used to me. And so I feel like they're the ones that kept me afloat, but I wasn't building new customers, new regulars and everything like that during that time period. So September, October, I was trying to focus on it again. And already like my sales are just blowing up. Not what part of it is the customer service, but part of it is because I was also ordering my inventory the way I'm supposed to. So I had the access to give better customer service because I had the inventory for them. Always. I always had new inventory for them. Always had tons and tons of options, tons of new inventory. So I wasn't just being like, oh, like I have a cute shirt to match those leggings. Like, let me show you. And I actually had like 5 that I could choose from because I had over 10 in each size, up to 15 most of the time in each size and style. When you have 15 shirts to choose from and you're trying to make an outfit for someone, most likely you're going to make the cutest freaking outfit for them because you have so many choices, right? But if you look in your inventory and you only have like 4 items to choose from, you're like trying to make an outfit. They're like, do you have a shirt to match? We're like, no, because I suck at ordering and I only have 4. And and I've actually been at that point in my business. Even in August, I got down to like 4 or 5. I actually, in Perfect Tees right now, 2XL, maybe 3 XLs, maybe 4. Really low. Obviously, they're sold out. I don't know if they're still sold out, but so that's my bad for not over buying when they were start going sold out, right? I was just like getting busy, you know, and we forget about that. And so it's just really important to keep up. That's a great part of it too. But it was customer service for sure, because yes, whatever, they bought the cute outfit, okay, and they go home, but why are they coming back to buy another outfit? Is because I put the time in, I listened to their needs. I want an outfit that's like this because I like these colors. I want a solid top and I want printed leg. And you ask them what they want. I I honestly do so well with multi consultants, I think more than a lot of people, because if someone's buying just one item from me, I go out and tell them that. So this girl, this is an example. She bought this really cute Cassie, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have the cutest shirt to match. Okay. And I didn't respond to her actually for like 12 hours. And then she's like, tagged me, and she's like, hey, Jessica, like, do you still have that cute shirt to match? And I was like, oh, snap, I forgot, you know? That's automatically my response. Even if I didn't even know I had a cute shirt to match. Okay, I just made it up and pretended that I did. And then I went and I showed her like 3 options in her size, okay, in each style. And she like, in this outfit now is so stinking cute. Like, I love it so much. And then she like bought it and she was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I did it like 4 or 5 more times. But if I didn't take the time to like tell someone that, they don't even know you have the options. And they save money. Like with a multi-consultant, that's a great way to build a customer because they save money on shipping. And that's like the only way you actually can take those people and bring them to your VIP group, because multis are so not personal compared to other sales. So always upsell in your own group, in your multis, when people come to your house, like always have options and upsell. I double my sales most of the time because I'm obsessed with outfits and I'm always upselling. And usually now people will just be like, well, do you have a shirt to match that? And I'm like, heck yeah, I do. And I go make the most cutest outfit to show them. And then they usually get it. That's been my experience. If anyone has a question about something, I'm always like, have you tried this? Like, this is why you need it. Especially with Sarah's, they're like looking at them and they're not really sure because they see the price and whatever. But you see someone being like, oh, well, that's really cute. Well, have you ever tried a Sarah? Like, do you even know what that is like? Because it's amazing. Let me tell you. And da 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 da. And then someone's like, when I was showing them an outfit, it was a Cassie, and I'm like, have you ever seen a Cassie with a perfect tee over it? It looks amazing. A lot of people don't know how cute that looks. So I showed them a picture of me wearing a Cassie with the perfect tee over it. And that's when she was like, oh, okay, I totally want to buy that outfit. Like, I love that together. I wouldn't have thought of that because it's really flowy and the skirt's really tight and things like that. And if you don't want to show one of you, there's tons of models that have already made these awesome outfits with different pieces of LuLaRoe matching. So it's really, really important to try. And there's going to be times where you make ugly outfits, people don't want it, and that's okay. Like, I've made outfits that were like, people are like, whoa, girl, that's way too much. I'm like, okay, well, don't buy it, you know? But then I make an outfit that I think's ugly, and then someone's like, I freaking love that. I'm so glad you made it. So you kind of have to cater to everyone. That's why LuLaRoe, no one person is obsessed with every single print because it's not meant to be for one person. It's meant to be for everyone. And like this outfit was really weird, guys, like total crazy pattern mixing, but it kind of worked. But I was like, oh, I don't think it's going to sell. And it sold the first day. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, and then you'll have the most amazing, adorable, stinking cute outfits, and then they don't sell at all. And you're just like, well, why aren't these selling? And it's because, you know, that person might already have that shirt, might already have that leggings, da 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 da. I have like a 2-week outfit rule. And with every single one of my sales, I don't sell that outfit. I usually will disassemble it, or I give it 2 weeks to 4 weeks, depending on how much I love the outfit. Sometimes I don't because I love it and I don't care. Like, I have this most gorgeous floral Cassie, man. I kept that in an outfit. It must have been 6 weeks, and then someone finally bought it, and I didn't care because it was so gorgeous. Like this classic and this gorgeous floral Cassie that did not fit me because it was not stretchy enough that I would have kept. So I was like, and that's what also, guys, the stuff that you want to keep. Like, I have this amazing Carly I want to keep, but I keep posting it in an outfit hoping it'll sell, because if it doesn't, then I'm probably just going to keep it, you know? So it's like, you kind of have to do those things with yourselves too. Outfits are a really great way to build customer relationships and upsell, but you have to make outfits that people want to wear, okay? And so you have to use your best judgment. There's sometimes where I just want to make outfits so I can get rid of these duplicates. And that's fine, but pair it with something that looks pretty good with it, because people are going to come back to you and trust you with those outfits and everything. I usually like only make outfits that I will wear And if I don't, I still try and make it like cute for someone else to wear. I won't make something completely hideous just to get rid of it. Um, unless they're like the unless they're like black unicorn skeletons, and you can put that with whatever you want. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, there's certain things that you really could, but try and make it go a little bit because people are going to trust you with it. And you're going to hear people complain about outfits all the time, like, oh, you're only doing that, and da 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 da. And it's like, you know what? It's your business. So you decide what you want to do. Don't listen to the buy, sell, trade people who are complaining about it. They're not complaining about when they're buying a pair of leggings for $60, even though it costs $25. You know what I mean? They don't complain when that happens. Like, you know, so I feel like, you know, they might as well invest into you, into your business, into your outfit. Outfits are very safe. I don't try and make outfits that are more than 3 pieces. I'll do a 3-piece outfit very rarely. Especially if someone asks me for it, then of course I will. I did one the other day and it actually went really well. She picked out a different joy, but we made it. She actually was like, surprise me of any of these 4. I liked it. I did a joy, a pair of leggings, and a perfect tee. And I thought that was great. I saw these outfits on some of these multis, and they were Sarah's, Madison's, classics, and a pair of leggings. And I'm like, okay, that's like a little insane, you know? But if it works and you sell it, whatever. Do you do you. If your customers know it and expect it and love it, maybe on outfit of the days I would do that, you know, because it's like more of like a special thing. But I wouldn't get in the habit of doing more than 3 pieces in your outfits, and try and stick with 2 usually, but more than 3 is a little, just be careful, because that's when people think, okay, you're really doing that just to like, you know, make money, and which you are. Like, obviously you're making money when you're selling 2 pieces instead of 1. But people need to know that you put the time and the effort into it, so you freaking deserve it. You deserve it. Julie is, you know what, Beth, you go by Beth more than Elizabeth, right? I feel like Holly always calls you Beth. I don't know if you've done too many outfits. A little bit?
I have. The past couple weeks I started doing outfits. So I will do it like if I get some really cute leggings and I have duplicates, I'll sell the legging just as a legging, but I'll also put another one in an outfit.
That's how I've done it before.
And last week, so I had the French Bulldogs. So for my VIP sale, I totally took one off of you because you did this to me in the multi. I was like, sold next. And you're like, hey, I have one for you too. And then you sold another outfit. So I totally did that in my VIP. So I sold 2 outfits off of the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. And that's why sometimes actually I do outfit purposefully with duplicates. So someone says sold next, you're like, girl, I got another outfit ready for you.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. You go, girl. And so, yeah, Outfit Sam, who just launched last week, with the LuLaRoe with the whole family, or LuLaRoe with the Tasty family, actually, I think it is. And they're awesome. And they did a bunch of outfits too. And customers just know this. I used to, and I feel like when you get big enough, where you have a big enough following and you don't really have time to do the changing of the outfits, then you don't have to anymore. I don't feel like I'm personally there yet, even though I did it for like 2 months. Actually, I did not change outfits. I did not let people change it. I said, oh, outfit as is. And I still did good, but I'm doing way more outfits now that I let people change it, because I'm not like Phil and Danielle or wherever other people are. Like, there's some people who don't let people change outfits. Like, I don't know. Have you guys ever been on Crystal Foy's page? I follow her. She's like, has a ton of bazillion people in her page. And anyway, and she and a lot of other people, when they do outfits, they don't allow people to change it. And like, that's okay, because she's where she's at with 25,000 people in her group, and she can, and she has these sales, and she does this, and it's whatever people expect it. So I just think, like, be consistent. That's what I didn't do, but I changed it so that I could just kind of cater more towards the person and not be like, okay, I want to get rid of this perfect tee. You know what I mean? Very rarely I don't let outfits separate. I usually like to keep it within the same style, though. So if they want a different Sarah size, then I try to be like, well, I do want to stay with my Sarahs at least for a couple weeks, you know? And don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid. It's you. You are the boss. And don't let customers rule you, you know? And this is something that, I don't know, I just feel inspired to say, even though it's a total side note. Don't order things for customers. You order what you think is going to bless your business and grow your business. Too many consultants and several people on our team who have not followed my advice or Phil's advice. That's where, you know, I obviously get all my knowledge from my sponsors, and just kind of my experience so far with seeing who is successful and who is not. The reason why so many people are successful in our team is they don't order stupid. I try and drill it in y'all's brains to order smart. Do not add lines until you're ready. You need 10 items in each size before you add a line. You don't need to carry everything. You need to carry little items, I guess, or write each lines while you're building, but plenty of options in that item. I join all these groups, like when I'm looking for a unicorn, or I was trying to find a Mimi for like one of my customers or whatever. Anyway, so I join these groups and I like look, and they have like 20 photos in each of their albums for every style, and they carry every single style with 20 photos. So you know they have like one or two in each size, and they have less than 900 people in their group, and they're like complaining, saying like, I'm not really doing well in my sales. And it's like, well, do you know why? Right? Like, you don't have any options. Like, I'm like, I looked at her perfect teeth and I'm like, they're all bad. Like, you know, and that's something I'm really passionate about because I've seen the difference that it can make. And it's also going to build your customer service because they know that when they have a one-stop shop. When they go with you, they have lots of options. And you might not carry the Madisons, even though like that's something that like 4 of your customers have wanted, but that's okay because you can just go refer them to someone else who carries the Madisons, and that will be your girl. Like Mackenzie on our team carries the Madisons. Go refer them to her. But they know that they can come to you for everything else. You can't just order, because chances are, like, I've ordered specific items for customers and they didn't want it, and then I'm stuck with that item, right? So don't order things because it's what certain customers, 4 to 6 to 10 to 20, I don't even care if like 20 people say, I want this. You need to go and make sure, okay, do I have enough items in all of my inventory to be able to add that other line? The people who don't succeed in this business don't do it that way. I promise you that. They're not making sure that they have enough inventory before they add more. That's very, very important to do that. Okay. So anyway, side note, let's move it on a little bit over to Julie. And Julie's been in customer service for like ever, right? So she has a lot of experience in it, but I love hearing how her success has been with LuLaRoe and customer service, because it reminded me exactly of me when I first started this business. When you are starting out and you don't have a customer base, you have nothing but time to go build that customer base. You want to build those relationships right now. You aren't at the place where you're like, I'm so busy, I don't have time to do it, like talk to customers. No, that's all you should be doing, is talking to customers and meeting all of their needs. And when Julie tells me some of her stories and stuff about it, I really love it. So go ahead, Julie.
Okay. So full disclosure, Jessica just asked me to do this like just a little bit ago. So I have like Post-it notes for what I'm going to say. So,
You are
and I just got out of water aerobics like at 12:30. So I like threw myself together. Anyways, so yeah, so I was in banking before this. So we got like a lot of training from like the head of customer service of Nordstrom and Nugget Market, and a lot of different places would come in and teach us, because I used to work for Wells Fargo and US Bank, and so we have a lot of different training. So it's just like a lot of it I have to pull it out of my brain to be able to remember how to talk about it, because I just do it. But one of the things that I just try to do is just be generous. So if you make a mistake, own up to it and be generous. You know, you want to explain what happened. This last week, I had a major thing with postage where the post office has been out of bubble mailers. So they've been letting everybody use these Tyvek mailers as priority mail. And then all of a sudden they started weighing them, and they charged like only 10 or maybe 7 of my customers out of 25, like 40 cents or $3 for these packages. And they went round and round and round. So I gave, you know, either I gave free shipping, or depending on how much they got charged, gave them some Lula cash or whatever. But each one of them was so, you know, I had to contact them first before their shipping date, and let them all know. And the first customer that reached out to me was like, I love your page so much, your guys' energy. Like, I can't believe you take the time to respond to like on your giveaways, you either like everything or you respond to everything. And she's like, I don't even know how you guys have time to do that. And there is 2 of us, but my sister has 7 kids. So she is a little bit busy, and that's okay. You know, she has another one on the way. So, you know, we kind of divide and conquer, but when we have our sales, sometimes we'll both respond, and then sometimes it'll take us a couple hours to respond to people. But for every sold comment, we respond, and for every, you know, just with a simple, you know, you got it, or this is so pretty, or just those responses like, this is going to look lovely on you, or, you know, I have a shirt that's going to match, just like Jessica was talking about. And then for the multi-consultant sales, I really try to get a private message conversation going, because some of them don't let you put your link, but there's nothing wrong with having a private message conversation and inviting them to join your group that way. And so I try to get a private message conversation going to talk to them about their sizes. And that way I can invite them, let them know I have a sale coming up that week, and I'd love for them to join me in that sale, because I have new things that aren't posted here. And, you know, and I've never had anyone not join when I have a conversation with them that way. So making that personal connection and share yourself. So you always want to, I love my customers. And this is how I had to always think about it when I was in banking. You're dealing with people's money, and it's personal. And here you're dealing with what they put on their body. And that's really personal. So the way we feel about ourselves is reflected by what we wear. And so what we wear is, I mean, that's the outside of what we're showing everyone. And so that is also really personal. And they're sharing their size with us, and what they weigh, or what they want to weigh, or how they want to look. Or if they've lost weight, or if they've gained weight, or, you know, some customers will throw it out there on the page, and some want to do it on private message. And some are so excited because they've just lost weight, or some are really embarrassed because they've just gained weight. But either way, it's a really personal thing. So I try to share something personal back and build that connection with them, because first of all, it makes my job so much, it's not a job, you know, it makes what I do every single day so much more fun. It makes it so much more, just more. So it's, I don't know, I completely love what I do. We've been doing this. We launched like right around September 1st, and we're at $25,000 in sales. So it's like insane. Jessica and I were we were just talking about that, and
insane.
We only do the
consultants. I just started. I can't be successful. Not true.
Right. We
you QBs listen, you know. Well, there's only one QB, but yay.
We don't do in-homes. We don't do hostess pop-ups. Yes, we do. We do the online hostess pop-ups, and we do in-homes in SoCal, because my sister's in SoCal. So I go there once a month or every 6 weeks, and we do a really successful one there. And then what I do is I have a boutique set up in my house. And here's how I got really good at picking people's sizes, is I invite everyone that I know to come over and try things on. I ask them, please, you're so tall, or you're whatever, like, oh my gosh, will you please come over and help me try things on? You don't have to buy anything. Like, if you want to help me take pictures or do this or do that, I'll give you a free pair of leggings, whatever. I just need to know what size you are, because I have customers that look exactly like you, and I need to know what size they are. And guess what? They always buy something. I've never had anyone not buy something. So, and I don't do it in the beginning. I didn't do it for that. And I don't even offer free leggings anymore. I just say you should come over and try things on, because they just want to. So in the beginning I did, but now I just, you know, so like 2 or 3 days a week, people come over, I have it scheduled, and they try things on. And so I don't do like a big in-home. I just have like every day is an in-home. And so they come over, they try things on, And then I happen to have a really good memory, but I'm ordering like size cards to give to people so I don't always have to remember, because people are always texting me, what's my size again? And I'm like, oh shoot. So, because I'm always like, okay, in a perfect tee with stripes on the sleeves, you're this size. And in a perfect tee without stripes, you're that size. And it's like, it's getting crazy. So, you just have to you've got to get good at picking people's size and doing things like that. And so it is an enormous amount of effort, but if you focus on loving what you do, just love if you're having a bad day and it sucks, or a bad week or a bad month, find one thing that you love and focus on that all day long. And when the negative creeps back in, focus on the love. Focus on that one thing, like, I love doing this because that one customer that I blessed, or that one thing, or my sponsor did this, or my husband, or my whatever, that one thing or that one customer, and focus on just that and let the rest of it go, because that negative will always be there and it will always attach itself to you, and it will always let you focus on it. Always, always, always. But if you can focus on that one good thing, then something else will come that's good, and then something else and something else and something else. And soon you'll find that you'll be happier than, there'll be more happiness than there is negativity. Okay, so just really quick, so when it comes to duplicate unicorns, I'm just going to share with you my sale 2 sales ago. I got 4 bunnies, 4 of those weird puppies, 2 pugs, 2 lions, 2 something else. I don't even know. I sold every single one in outfits in the same night. So I posted them as outfits. 2 tigers, 2 birds, 2 something else. So I posted all in one outfit, right? And all the sold next, I went down the list. And I said, you got it, go pick a shirt, or I will help you. What are your sizes? You got it, what are your sizes? Or go in the albums, because I'm helping someone else. You got it. And, and I would wait a little bit to give myself some time. I sold every single one in outfits. I don't post them as single leggings. And I never have. And then the ones that didn't sell, every once in a while, what I'll do is I'll just pick like a random customer that wanted it, and I'll message them and I'll say, guess what? I got that in my shipment this week, and I'd love to sell it to you. So, and that'll be like for somebody that I know is having like a hardship or like whatever. And I haven't done it very often, but, like I just got like the tennis shoe unicorn for this girl who is she just went out on disability, and she's been searching for it. So I messaged her last night and I was like, hey, I traded one of my unicorns to get this unicorn, and I know I could have outfitted the other one, but every once in a while I do things like that, and I just message them outside of my sale and I just sell it to them as a single legging. So there's just little things you do, that way you just build that. And then if somebody wants to try something, I let them buy it, and I will send it to them with the return label, because you can always cancel the return label. And of course I do that on private message, because I don't want to advertise that I'm doing that. And again,
nervous about it not fitting, and they're so stressed out about it.
Right.
Why not do that? I absolutely do the same thing.
Yeah, and I do it for customers that have been buying from me, not somebody, or a brand new person. So either way, because you can always cancel the label, or they send it back and they have a credit. So I mean, either way, it works.
And yeah, what it costs you, $2.60 up to $3.50, unless it's
exactly. Because I always do it first class that way, because I weigh it yep. on the return, because I don't care how long it takes to get back to me. And then the last thing I was going to say is, the biggest mistake I think I made in the beginning was not having my inventory accessible to me on the computer at a glance. So we use Shop the Row now to upload our inventory to the computer. And when you use Shop the Row, it is at a glance, it tells me how many of every single size I have.
So you don't use the link to shop. You only upload.
It uploads the albums.
You could do that.
We didn't either. Otherwise, we would have been doing it from the beginning. So we use it to upload to the multi. So all the albums. So at the bottom of the screen, you just select all your mediums. You go to the bottom. It brings up your Facebook group because it links. And then you click the album you want to put it in, and it puts it in it. So, but at a glance, it tells me I have 6 extra smalls, 4 extra smalls, whatever, right at a glance. So when I'm ordering, I know exactly what I need to order. So that was, because it gets so overwhelming. So to Jessica's point of ordering smart and having what you need, that, I did struggle with that because I always do outfits, and I have from the very start. And so, and in the beginning, I would only have like maybe 6 or 7 outfits, and now I have like 26 to 30 outfits. And I usually sell 26 each week in my VIPs. And so, I
think I had the most outfits I ever posted was this week. Do you remember how many pictures were in that album, Kirsten? Like 70.
You had 77.
70, dude, she looked.
And I was like, I think I texted Becky and was like, she has 77 outfits this week.
I carried some old ones over. And so that, just because I was like, you know what? I still have all these things. Why am I not posted? Why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, dude, my sale, I actually don't think I did it just for this sale, but let me just tell you, I'm over 6,000 and it's day 7. So
wow. Yeah, we don't do that good.
But
this last week we did not have the greatest sale, I'll be honest. But we still sold 39 things.
Yeah.
In our VIP.
Well, I have like twice as much inventory.
Yeah, you do.
So it's kind of like,
and like 4 times as many VIPs.
And so, but you do amazing.
6 times as many VIPs.
You do amazing with how many people you have. I can't even believe it. Because I will say I only have 1,200 active shoppers out of my, 12,000. So
right.
It doesn't matter. As long as all your shoppers are active, it doesn't matter how many you have.
Yeah. And then just on a quick advertising note for me, if you're going to do a loop, which we've only done 2, never do a loop if it doesn't land when you're having a sale. It's pointless. Those people will just leave. They only are there for the giveaway. So that's the only way we've kept them. And don't do a loop unless you have unicorns. Those people are only there for giveaways and unicorn hunters. So that's my 2 cents. I mean, you don't have to listen to me, but those are my 2 cents on loops. And then
different kinds of customers. There's the customers who are just like you, who love LuLaRoe, and then there's the unicorn hunters.
Yeah, and the giveaway people. And then there are all the buy sell trade pages where they have all the threads, the ISOs. So I go through those at night, and then when I have their ISO, I invite them. And what happens is when you invite them for that ISO, people really like when consultants are willing to search them out. And I'll get like 5 or 6 people that'll join my page when I comment on another person's ISO, and then they'll come and I'll get a couple sales that way. So I go through, because I have the time for that. I'm still new. So I go through those buy sell trade pages, the ISOs, and I'm like, hey, I have this. Hey, I have this. Hey, I have this. And you can't sell it to them there, but you can give them your link.
And did I tell you to do that, Julie? No, you did it on your own, because I did it on my own.
Yeah.
And that's why you're so much like me.
Yeah.
You don't have to have someone to tell you what to do. You just think outside the box.
Right. And then the other thing I do is I use Photify to make collages. And every time I have a sale, I do my best pieces, my best outfits in a collage with my link, and I post it on the buy sell trade. Then when those are sold, I make another one. And like an hour later, I do it again. Or I go and I bump it. And then the next day I do it again. And I have like 4 of them that I do this on. One of them requires approval, but it has 146,000 members. So, and a lot of those are my, like where I've gotten a lot of my customers. So, I do a lot of things and I don't get a lot of sleep, but, I love it. I really do. So, and then my sister does a lot with Word Swag. She has like a wallpaper app, and she'll grab a wallpaper and she'll make a word swag. So we do all these pretty graphics, and we do, a lot of things with social media. And then I'll take those word swags and I put them on my Instagram. I do my personal Instagram. I tag our business Instagram at the same time. And then it's linked to our business Facebook. So with one post on Instagram, I get 3 social media hits. And then the way the Instagram works is the hashtags actually are better in the comments. So instead of hashtagging your post, you go back.
Better, right?
Yeah, you go back and you hashtag the comment. So you go back and you comment on your own Instagram and you hashtag the comment, and you can do up to 20 comments. So you hashtag your city, you hashtag LuLaRoe, you hashtag leggings every time. You hashtag leggings or pants, you hashtag like whatever. Just like, I don't always have time to hashtag a million things, but I do that every sale. I do that. So, I mean, there's just a lot of things, and I get busy and I forget, and it'll be like 3 hours into the sale and I'll be like, oh my gosh, our unicorns are gone and I forgot to advertise. I mean, not a big problem, but then I don't sell a lot of single leggings in those sales if I don't advertise first. So I'm able to recognize that I'm not going to sell a lot of my other things besides outfits unless I get my advertising done first. And I always say to Becky, should I advertise? I want our VIPs to have our outfits. Like, I really am like tortured because I want my people to have it, but we're building a business. And so it's just, I get really sentimental. I'm like, my VIPs. And I will always text people when I know they're in search of, like Trisha. I'm like, Trisha, I have the dolls. You have to go right now. Or I have the Julia leggings. So I always go tell my people, I'm posting right now. Go get it. So we do the best to, like, I have a list of my customers in search ofs on a whiteboard in my room. I do the very best I can. And they understand when I can't.
That's so cute. I love that.
So anyways.
I love the LuLaRoe logo.
The what?
I'll buy an outfit.
You say that again?
The LuLaRoe logos. I'll buy an outfit.
Oh, I can't even. It keeps cutting out. I can't hear you.
Oh, the LuLaRoe logo leggings.
Oh my gosh.
I'll buy an outfit. I'll do anything.
I need those too.
They should just give those to the consultants.
Those should be part of our welcome packet.
I know.
I have ones that have like the LuLaRoe square in it.
I've seen those. Blue background, pink symbols.
No, let me go grab them.
Oh, I think I know. They're like the really funky ones.
Which I love those too, but it's not the same.
Oh, and I always, like you were saying about referring to Mackenzie for like whatever that was called. My customers are like, I can't believe you tell me to buy from other people. Like, my other consultants don't do that. And I'm like, I want you to have what you want.
Exactly.
And I always give them other links and say, so-and-so has your leggings, go right now. Like, I go and find things for people. Trisha can tell you that. I just found her 7 pairs of Saved by the Bell leggings.
I know.
And then guess what, Trisha? Now I have a pair of them.
They're cute.
Oh, those are cute.
I love those. Those are super cute.
They are. But I think we're all obsessed with the other ones.
I know. I just can't help it. I'm like never going to find them because everyone's going to keep it. Dude, that's why you don't see them posted. A consultant would be either they really need the sale or they just don't have any feelings towards leggings. Otherwise, they'll have to keep them.
No, there's a whole In Search Of thread where all the consultants are posting about those leggings and they're only selling them to each other, and I couldn't even get any. Yeah. And they're saying straight up, like, when people get them, they're not going outside of consultants. There's no way. It's not happening.
Good.
So, unless there happens to be like the hugest, like somebody gets 50, which isn't going to happen. They're not going to make that many of those.
I want them to. That's why I wish that for the birthday leggings this year, because they do give you a pair of birthday leggings.
Oh, but there was a Periscope. There was one lady who was selling them on Periscope, so that's not true.
I wish for the birthday leggings that they'll put the LuLaRoe logo on them. That'd be really cute.
That is cute. I know the tennis shoes that I got for this other girl have the LuLaRoe.
Oh yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, those are cute.
Those are the ones that I was talking about. I had seen them in the blue colorway.
Yeah, so they're like orange and blue, but I actually got these from my aunt because she onboarded like a week before I did, and she had them, and I'm like, I need those. Why don't you?
Those are cute.
Love them. Okay, so thank you so much, Julie. Like, I feel so inspired.
Oh,
I really do. Like, you are amazing, and so it's awesome because you really act kind of the way that I acted when I first started, and just kind of like, no one told me to do outfits, no one told me to do like go look for people's unicorns on an ISO page when you have free time. If your sale's going slow, go find the sale. And that was always just like, it just, like I said, maybe it came a little more natural to me. And it's okay if you haven't thought that way. Thank goodness for this training. Now you can. You can think that way. Think like a business owner, and what can you do always to grow your business, and that's how you will find success. There's a lot of consultants, but there's also a lot of successful people, and so that's what you have to look at when people are like, oh, oversaturation and all these things are happening. And especially when you're trying to also share with your friends and family about it, if they want to join LuLaRoe, well, you can be like, yeah, but I come from a really strong team that has a lot of successful people. And I try and just do what I can to be like the successful people, right? Because people ask me all the time, how long is LuLaRoe going to last? How long are you going to do it for? I have no idea, but all I know is that I'm riding this train while I can. And I hope it lasts a long time because I'm having so much fun. Like, I never thought I could just have so much fun, get paid for it, have it be my job, and every day I'm just like, my life rules. Woo! And then I could buy these awesome pillows that I want to do a live sale with. And just like, I just want to start my live sale and just be like this. And like, I don't know, just kind of see how that goes. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so you guys all want to go make some outfits now and upsell and have good customer service? Yeah? It's awesome. It will change your business. It really, really will. Lacey knows that I have to say something about her because I do it every single time. Lacey, if you want to go buy a unicorn not in an outfit, go shop Lacey's page. Every time, dude. Lacey never puts it in outfits because she knows that it's a lot of work and she doesn't want to put that extra effort into it. And that's okay because she has a little boy at home. She has a husband who's in grad school. Like, she has got stuff, And so if the first thing that should go, if you feel like you don't have enough time for stuff, is outfits, probably. Because outfits take a lot of work. They take me definitely 4 hours or more a week. Planning them, making sure that they're all separated, not overselling, catering to the people who bought the outfits. Like, that's something that can go. If you are just feeling like, oh my gosh, I want to quit LuLaRoe, just quit outfits first and then see, try. But at the same time, like, Lacey, that's totally fine. But I always harass her. I'm like, Lacey, you want to double your sale? You want to double that sale and make that work worth it? Do some outfits, You want to say something, Julie?
I was just going to say, I bet you Shop the Row will help you organize that a little bit better and save you some time.
I might do. Kristen, let's go download Shop the Row. I think I even signed up for a 30-day free trial, but I don't think I used it.
Yeah, because you can unselect the shirts you used in your outfits when you go to upload your albums. And then, because whatever's in outfits, we just unselect and just upload the rest when we do our VIP sale.
And then it's easier to delete it because if it's sold, then you just delete the one.
Exactly. And then you just say sold. You just mark it sold. It's awesome.
Oh, hey, Becky, look who decided to grace us with her presents.
I'm sitting in the bathroom doing my hair and makeup at almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just had to say, Shop the Row is a lifesaver.
Really?
Especially because we have both of us on there, and so she can easily go on and make sure that I deleted stuff that's already been sold. I love it.
Yeah.
So especially with having both of you. So I think I need to definitely have that be something Taya and my aunt look into because they're in different states. Well, you're not in a different state, but different areas.
Yeah. Because I can upload and manage, and she can. Yeah, it's amazing.
That's Shop the Row.
You can do it from your phone. I can upload albums from Target.
Okay, so with multi-consult. Okay, now so everyone, thanks for a great training. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Becky. Everyone for being here. Elizabeth, Susanna, Sam. Love you guys. Hope you're inspired. Go out there, kick butt. Retail is where it's at right now. We better be increasing our sales. That's why the challenge is there this month. I'm giving away an iPad. It's a lot of money. It's going to cost me $500. But I'm doing it so that you guys can order enough inventory to sell enough inventory. Because if you're slow right now, chances you're going to be slow in April. It's a busy time right now. So get busy, busy, busy. Elizabeth, I think you did 2,000 your first week. That's what Holly told me. Girl.
That's amazing.
I did.
That's amazing. Sam Walton, below, right corner, did 1,500 in their launch.
So awesome.
And so, people are, and Susanna, wait, when do you onboard, Susanna?
I already onboarded in October 20th. Yeah.
Did I already know that?
I don't know.
I don't think page. Did you add me to your group?
I don't know. I don't think I did. Actually, maybe I'm just a terrible person.
Okay. How are you doing then? For some reason, I thought you were still in the queue.
No, I onboarded, and I don't know. I onboarded during one of our training calls on the Lula Beauty.
Oh yeah, I remember. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it was pretty good. We had I want to say it was around 1,000 with between an in-home pop-up. I did a live sale, and then I did my online launch, and so it was 1,000.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
So yeah, it was good.
Girl. See, it's where it's at. I love hearing that. That's amazing. So I'm sorry, Susanna. Add me to your group so I know. That's why I said there's someone in the queue, but you're not in the queue. So anyway, okay.
Well, Trisha was here, and she's in the queue.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I'm going to stop recording. Okay, bye.